the journey to the afterlife in ancient Egypt. Death was a time in an ancient Egyptian's life that was never looked upon with fear. It was eagerly anticipated. The Egyptians regarded death as a temporary interruption, rather than the cessation of life, and were strong believers in immortality. Egyptians spent their days on earth paying homage to the gods in order to guarantee their life after death. However, unlike in today's society, the journey to the ancient Egyptian afterlife was one filled with many perils, where one's spirit was challenged and had to be proved worthy, and the dead had to face a judgment of many steps before gaining acceptance. Waiting for them at the gates of judgment was Osiris. Osiris was the god and chief judge of the underworld. As well as this, he was also, according to the Australian Museum, the god of vegetation and responsible for the annual Nile flood, which the livelihoods of the people in ancient Egypt depended upon. He is believed to be a dead king who was brought back to life after being murdered by his brother Seth. It is mainly for this reason that he came to symbolize the hope for eternal life that every Egyptian held. The journey to the underworld begins with a mummified body traveling through a passage filled with creatures such as serpents armed with long knives and reptiles with 5 heads. After arriving in the realm of Duat, land of the gods, the deceased were then required to pass through 7 gates, perfectly reciting a magic spell at each stop. It was only after this that the dead would reach the Hall of Osiris.